brings it down in his chest. Lovely control there, little flick. And was he pushed?
The bells ringing amongst the Sion fans who've made the journey to Merseyside. Have been in front of him on the plane. Scales unable to cut out the ball for Bonvin. Into Chasso, and Sion are level on aggregate. Frédéric Chasso, with 19 minutes of the second leg gone, has tied things up. An away goal for the Swiss Cup holders.
Well, Bonvin did excellent work down that side. There was just a little bit of a flick there off Matteo, and it was very easy there, really, for Chasso. But the number 13 has done some great work. He's been a little grafter all night. That was a good ball across the face, and that was an easy knock-in.
Vicky, L'Enfant. Tries to force it through to Chasso. He's wrong-footed Matteo momentarily. Good pace from the young defender.
Yeah, he's certainly been a handful for them tonight. Chasso, and got on the score sheet there. He'll be looking for another one, I'm sure.
He was an occasional international for Switzerland about 5 years ago, but he's not a regular in their team. Chasso it is with the corner kick. Towards Bonvin. Berger dealt with it. McManaman away as far as Fowler. Only Berger up with him. Louis Milton back there. This is L'Enfant. Now Bonvin. It's a buoyant Sion at the moment. Bonvin trying his luck. It's in. 2-0 to Sion. Christophe Bonvin beats David James from range, and Liverpool are in deep trouble here.
Well, I mean, it all started from a great tackle by Milton. They kept the ball in play. Bonvin there, everybody backed off him, through the legs of Matteo and tucked in the corner.
Bonvin is onside. He's all alone for the moment. Matteo with a challenge. It's a corner kick.
Had a look and thought, I'm going to hit this. Hit it on the up, and it was dipping all the way just over James.
Alain Gasper. A gasp of relief around Anfield as that brushed the netting. McManaman, and Liverpool have scored. Hardly a trace of joy on the face of Steve McManaman. A huge sigh of relief around the stadium. They're not exactly overjoyed with what they've seen so far, but in aggregate terms, Liverpool are back on terms.
Well, it really was slack marking here, because look at the room he's got there, McManaman, and all the time in the world, and very coolly stuck it in the back post. But you can see everybody was drawn forward there. He peels off at the back post. Lovely control, first touch, and then dispatched it in the corner.
Matteo crosses the halfway line. Which ran away from Fowler, but he was impeded by Vicky. Stig Bjørneby. Ooh, Lehmann saw that a little bit late and just about got enough on it. He's usually from the Thunderfoot school of free-kick taking, Bjørneby, but he curled that a bit.
He did curl it, and I may have to take back what I said about this goalkeeper. That was a fine save.
Fowler had a poke at it, couldn't quite make contact. Still Liverpool with McManaman, flags up. Be interesting to see if McManaman was offside. John Scales so very nearly scored his first European goal for the club.
Well, I did think that the goalkeeper should have come for that one. I mean, it was to the back post, and he just stranded when the ball cracks the post. There you go. It looks to me as if he should come for that, but then he came, went back. It's only 6 yards out. John Scales cracks the post.
Good delivery by Bjørneby, though. McManaman. Bjørneby. Bjørneby's got away from Zamba, or he would have done with that late lunge which will put Zamba in the book.
Yep, and I don't think he can complain.
Stig Bjørneby will take the free kick. The referee just inviting the Wall to take another pace towards their goalkeeper. Ooh, Bjørneby scored! How on earth did he sneak that one in? The second half is 9 minutes old, and Liverpool are celebrating a goal from Stig Bjørneby, which has given them the aggregate lead again.
Well, it was a lovely little swerve, but the goalkeeper gave him quite a bit of room, mind you, on his right-hand side there, and he gratefully accepted it. Well taken free kick.
Chassot. All the problems here is round James, and would you believe it, Chassot has scored again. Sion are in terms again. They now have 3 away goals.
Well, I've been very impressed with this little fellow all game, Chassot. A lot of pace, a lot of determination here, and what a bit of skill that was as well. Taking it round James and coolly slotting in the net. He certainly had the legs of Mathieu on the run. Look at that for cool finishing. That was terrific.
Chassot's second. Sion's third. Beautifully fed by Bonvin. And now Liverpool are going to have to make an inspired assault on the Kop end, as of old, if they're to reach the quarter-finals. Berger. Barnes! It's raining goals at Anfield tonight. An immediate reply from Liverpool and from their captain John Barnes, but they need another.
I remember John Barnes scoring a goal identical to that against Crewe Alexandra thing in the FA Cup down at Crewe. Lovely little bit of skill from Barnes. Good work by Berger, and there with John through the legs. I've seen him do that before. Lovely skill. All credit to Berger here. He got away from Conton, his marker, got it down the byline, worked it across. Thank you very much.
Thomas. Berger. Clearance by Lewis Milton. Well, somebody had told the Sion players at the start of the night they would score 3 times at Anfield this evening. They would probably feel as though they would have been in an even better position than the one they're in. They still need another. Fowler! That'll do it! Robbie Fowler gives Liverpool some breathing space at last. 5 goals in his last 4 games.
Not too many kicks at the ball tonight, Robbie Fowler, but we did say earlier on that give him half a yard and he will do the business, and that was a lovely little goal for him. Made by his partner Steve McManaman. McManaman, excellent game he's had tonight. Full of running as ever. Took it clear. Maybe ran the ball a little bit wide there, but on his left foot, knew Fowler would be there. Cut it back, and a lovely volley.
Now, is that the goal which eventually ends the spirited challenge of Sion? It's Berger. Fowler is waiting in the middle again. Still waiting. Instead it's McManaman. And now Fowler, no flag. 5-3 to Liverpool. Fowler has scored twice in as many minutes. And I think the celebrations can now begin, and I think they can start to think about the quarter-finals in March.
Well, the gaps are opening up, and There was good Liverpool pressure. Again, it's McManaman who played it through to him. Now, was he offside? Was he not offside? The linesman certainly kept his flag down. He looks to be behind the players there, but you can't tell from that angle. It was a cool finish. I mean, Sion haven't given up the ghost as yet. You know, they're still trying. They're still looking to try and get back into this game. So I don't think Liverpool can just say the game's all over at this stage.
Redknapp. Fowler's offside. He's going to have to race Berger to get there. Berger's won the race, and Berger's got a goal for himself. Well, when you pick up the morning papers, it would look like a very convincing Liverpool passage into the quarter-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup, and that's what it's turned out to be in the end. And boy, they've had some scares along the way.
Well, Liverpool really caught them, only two defenders, just over the halfway line, and it was a case of who's going to score, lads. And Fowler and Berger going for the same ball, and you know, almost bumped into each other to say, well, let me get it, let me get on the sheet here. Berger, thank you. I'll take this one, Robbie.
He played in the Champions League last season for a brother of European experience too. The expectations very high here. And this Liverpool team are in their way showing signs of living up to that reputation. They're through to the quarter-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup in March. Sion pushed them all the way. Steve McManaman's skill and energy a great factor. John Barnes with a very important goal for Liverpool to level it up at 3-3 on the night when Sion threatened to cause a real upset. Robbie Fowler took his customary brace, and Liverpool are through by 6 goals to 3 on the night and by 8 goals to 4 in aggregate, but that doesn't tell half the story.